Hey everybody, it's Eric from epautos.com, your libertarian car guy, and I'm driving along on this endlessly foggy, rainy day. We've had about 3 days straight of this stuff now in this 16 Volkswagen Golf. Volkswagen's much in the news of late, but I'm not going to be talking about the diesel emissions fiasco. What I want to talk about briefly here is the first baby steps on the road to the self-driving, as they style it, autonomous car. This Volkswagen has something that I first encountered in the Acura MDX. It's marketed as lane keep assist or steering assist, but what it really is a form of self-steering. The car can actually steer itself. Now, I'm going to have to wait till I get to a point in the road here where we've got some painted lines. These systems are not yet smart enough to keep the car in line unless there are painted lines, the yellow line in the center and the shoulder line white on the right side. There are cameras built into the nose of the car, and basically what they do is establish the vehicle's location in relation to those two painted lines. And then servos and actuators will move the steering wheel within a certain limited arc. They can't hold the line through a really tight radius turn, but on gentle turns and on straight sections, the car can steer itself. You can let go of the wheel. You're not supposed to, because it's supposed to be just assist, but you can, and hopefully I'll be able to demonstrate that here in a moment. And it is one of these little incremental steps. Here we go. Okay. You can see the little icon on the dash now is green. It indicates that it sees the lines, okay? Now I'm going to show you. I'm going to let go of the wheel here as we get out of this turn and go straight. All right, now I'm letting the car steer itself. And you can really feel it through the steering wheel when the car does it. And watch, it's going to hit the center line, and now it moved on its own. I'm not touching anything. All right, now it says lane assist takeover steering because it's having trouble recognizing the painted line. And that's your cue to grab the wheel again. But it's pretty amazing. You can get this weird feedback through the steering wheel. You can feel the car moving on its own. And this is something that probably would have been inconceivable outside of a concept car or a demonstrator car, certainly 10 years ago and probably 5 years ago. And now a number of manufacturers have this. Acura has it. Volkswagen has it. Probably several others do. I haven't yet encountered it in the test cars I've gotten, but the point is they're all going to have it, or many of them are going to have it soon. And then the next step after that is going to be the capability to steer the car pretty much all the time. In addition to the steering, many new cars can also brake on their own. That technology is marketed under something called collision avoidance mitigation or something along those lines. And it works similarly in principle. There are radar sensors built into the car, and if, for example, like the car up ahead, if I stop paying attention and that car up there slows down and I don't manually depress the brake in time, the computer will actually intervene and in some cases can actually stop the car completely without you touching the brakes at all. And that's another kind of Lego piece on the way toward the fully autonomous car. You've got semi-self steering, you've got semi-braking. Soon it's going to be full capability steering and full capability braking. So that's where we're headed. And this stuff is coming online very, very quickly. Just like with computer processing speeds, this stuff does not take 20 years to develop. It just takes a couple of years to develop. And my prediction is that within 2 to 3 years at the outside, you're going to have cars that are technologically capable of driving themselves. Probably it's going to take a while for the law to catch up with it and determine how these vehicles are going to be used on the roads, whether it will be legal to put the car on autopilot and let it drive itself, what the liability issues will be, but the technology is going to be here. It's very close to being here now. So give it another 2-3 years at the outside. Anyway, I'll have a review up of this Volkswagen shortly on the site. I just posted something about the great and powerful Wizard of Oz and the myth of the government as the plaintiff or the victim in legal cases and in criminal prosecutions. I was on air on Saturday on Inside Track Radio, and I'll have the audio clip of that posted shortly on the site as well. Thanks for viewing, and we'll catch up with you next time.